people. So in me employing people, I try to exemplify the goodness of what the religion is about. I try to be good towards society and be a productive member of society in its whole right here in America.
Well, okay, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah.
My name is Marshall.
Marshall, how are you?
Nice meeting you.
We're here today. We just want to know from the ordinary person what comes to their mind when you hear the words Islam and Muslims. What is your opinion about that?
Well, I think it's a beautiful religion that takes up a significant amount of people in the world.
And do you think that maybe that is a very nice answer you gave us? But do you think there are some people who have a misconception about what it means to be a Muslim person?
Absolutely, because in the news, the print, the television, all you hear about is the negative aspects, the terrorism, the conflict in the Middle East. They don't write about all the positive aspects.
And you think that maybe that people are getting into stereotyping Muslims unfairly as being extremists and terrorists and these types of things?
Absolutely, we see it at the airport all the time.
Yeah. What do you mean you see it at the airport?
Well, I think that they pick out people who are stereotypic Muslims, and these are the people that they're going to search. These are the people that they consider potential terrorists.
Right. And do you know any Muslim people?
I know a lot.
Okay, and from those people, would you take it that they are violent or extremist type of people?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not. I work with a significant amount of Muslim people.
We're asking the people today, when you hear Islam and Muslim, what comes to your mind, and what is your idea about Islam and Muslim people?
When I think of Islam and Muslim people, I think of normal people. They're still regular people. Yes, there are some bad apples in the bunch, as with every other organization, religion, and culture, but they're still regular people, in my opinion.
And like you said, there's some bad apples in the bunch. So you think it's fair to make a stereotype for all of them based on the bad apples?
No, not at all. That's not
Because
at all.
some people don't believe in Christianity, which both of we are, and there's some bad apples and hypocrites in ours. But why should they judge us just by what they see from the bad apple, just like we wouldn't do that to Muslims?
Right. And when do you think, like, if you watch the news and read the newspapers, that you get a negative opinion about Islam if you listen to everything which they say?
Yes, you sometimes can from what most stereo people put out. I really do think that they do sometimes give a negative output for you guys, for Islams.
Right. And let me ask you, when you see movies and TV shows, do you always see like the Muslim is the bad guy or
Yes.
the
Usually the Muslims are portrayed as the bad guys in the movie, and I think that's wrong because that's placing a stereotype on the whole culture. So.
And do you think there's many people don't read newspapers and they don't watch the news, but they watch movies? So you think by doing that they can get a bad understanding of Islam and Muslims?
Because of course reading is fundamental, and if you're more into the movies and things of that sort, and they're putting a negative portrayal of Muslims and Islams out, that seems what they'll take in.
And let me ask you, do you know any Muslim people?
I actually have a guy friend that's thinking about becoming Muslim, and he was thinking about giving up pork and things of that sort, and he thought that it'll be better. And so I was all for it. Like, if that's what you believe in, if that's what's going to make you a good person, I'm behind you 110%.
Let me ask you, do you know any Muslim people?
Yes, I have a female friend. She's Muslim. She gets the what's it called, henna on her hands, and she has the little celebrations. And I also have a guy friend who's Muslim as well.
And let me ask you, from the people you know, do you get the understanding that Muslims are evil and violent?
No, they're
Of
actually
course not.
very nice people. They're normal people. They just have a different belief.
Okay. Hello, how are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
And what is your name?
Tamara.
And your name, ma'am?
Natalia.
Okay. We are asking people today, when they hear the term Islam and Muslim, what comes to your mind when you hear those terms?
It's absolutely different thing. But what comes to my mind is that it's a religion, one of the world religion, yeah, with its values, with its rules.